Let's talk about file formats. Different applications or programs store data in different formats. And file formats, they generally appear as three-letter suffix or extension after the name of the file. You name a file, a name, say the file name is name.psd, name.doc, name.jpg, etc. So Macintosh does not require the file extension after the name, but Windows does as far as the operating system is concerned. So one operating system may require, other may not. What are the basic graphic file formats? Which file formats should you use and why? And how does the format affect the file size? And how does the format handle the compression? Starting with EPS, that is encapsulated PostScript. This is a preferred file format for importing into page layout programs such as QuarkXPress, PageMaker, InDesign, Express, and many more for subsequent printing. This EPS is an object-oriented format and will only print to a PostScript printer. This is very important. Normal printer, if PostScript is there or it is enabled, then only the printing can take place. It uses lossy JPEG compression and only save your file as EPS if you need to import it into a page layout program. Then coming to TIFF, that is tagged image file format. It is widely used across platform file format, also designed for printing. This is a bit image file format. TIFF support lossless LZW compression, which also makes it good archive format for Photoshop documents and other image processing documents. And if we talk about GIF, graphics interchange format, it is an industry standard graphic format for on-screen viewing through the internet and web. GIF is specifically made for internet and web and not meant to use for printing. Best format for all images except scanned photographic images. Use a JPG for this if you want to use this kind of stuff. Then GIF supports lossless LZW compression. LZW stands for Lempel-Zwick. Coming to JPEG, that is the most widely used joint photographic experts group. This is a preferred format for scanned photographic images. Mind it, scanned photographic images for use over the internet or web. Again, it is for internet or web. It is not meant for printing. Not good for images with a lot of solid color. Vector drawings, line or line art, because line will come blurred there. Or images with web safe colors. JPEG compression is lossy, that is why the size is quite less. Save and archive the original before converting to GIF in any image processing which you use. Then talking about PDF, that is portable document format. It is developed to transfer and read documents without having to print them. That is for paperless office. Cross-platform format that can be read with free download Acrobat Reader. Adobe Acrobat Reader can represent both vector and bitmap graphics. Can also contain electronic documents, search and navigation features, as well as hypertext links. Well, PDF has advanced now. We have GeoPDFs and many other things which are coming in. You can even edit the PDF very easily. Can be created from almost any application, but the user cannot edit or modify the file except with Adobe Acrobat. This is what I was saying. And document formatting, fonts, colors, etc. are maintained and appear identical across platforms. So it is platform neutral. Excellent in the pre-press process, can be sent to the printer, but can also be placed in other documents. So file format and file size, this is what we actually see while dealing with different file formats. Vector graphics, files are memory conservative. You can easily work, save, transfer, print and archive the file in Illustrator native format.ai. We are specifically talking about some Photoshop thing, but there are various other image processing software or image editing software. GIMP is there, many to name. To send to a PostScript printer or place in a page layout program that will convert to an EPS or TIFF file, but while TIFF uses lossless compression, EPS uses lossy JPEG compression. Coming to bitmap images, it uses a lot of memory and hence a lot of disk space. The larger the file, the slower it is to edit, save, print and send over the internet. This is a mere drawback of bitmap images. Works with smaller images and archive the image when you not in use or use compression. So you can use these things, you can work it out, but be careful with lossy compression, because once the loss is created you cannot revert it back. So compression, to lose or not to lose, lossless compression and lossy compression. If we talk about lossless compression types, we have RLE, run length encoding, LZW, which I mentioned just now, Lempel-Zwick, Huffman and ZIP. Then coming to lossy compression types, we have JPEG, JPEG fractals, Mr. Sid, but there are many. These are tip of the iceberg actually. So original, when you compress it, then it becomes like this, and you have some data loss there. Because JPEG is widely used, so we need to have certain cautions. We need to learn about them. Images with hard edges, high contrast, angular areas and text suffer from JPEG compression. Scanned natural photograph does not lose much, especially at high and maximum quality, because it does not contain lines or high contrast areas. Only you can save it as JPEG and edit it in the various editing softwares, but keep the original non-JPEG version. Why we use JPEG? It is the best format for photographic images on the web, and its compression ability is very great. So thank you so much. This is the source of the PPT.